Alright, as you can tell, a few things are a bit blurry here. Before I begin the video, I have used different settings, lower resolution settings, for this way I can walk around in VRchat and maybe look around without having much issue when rendering it in the recorder studio, or whatever it's called, OBS. So without further delay, thank you for joining the video or watching it, depending on where you're, what terms you use or whatnot. But so far, I'm gonna go here to the fountain, just respawn if I can get good view. Alright, so here we are, Vox.City escape. As you can see, it's kind of a large cityscape. You can see how the buildings are very tall, not tall, but like at least wide, something like that. It expands like a big square around the whole area. But so far, I'm still working on updates, which is where I'm going to go right next up. So here, I have updates. Also, I'm on a public instance, so if anyone joins, it's probably because it's public, of course. So yeah. And so this is the update system. I have Welcome to Vox.City. Recent updates are observation decks within the city, more interiors, and pending updates are more buildings soon to be completed, improvements, extra fixes, and animations. By the pending updates, I mean animations from, like, moving vehicles, trains, and stuff like that. And recent updates means the observation decks, which are on top of some of these buildings here, like that one. You can't see it because I did some trick with the trigger system, so it works. So you can't see the big glass thing up there, so it doesn't look off. But yeah. And more interiors are gonna be completed later on, which means, like, when you can click on a button and it gets you inside the building. Because right now these buildings are just big solid models basically, and then I made another copy of the model, but with the empty interior, so I could edit around and mess around. I already opened up this one, so I'll just show you from here how big the cityscape looks like. And surprisingly, and if it's lagging on your end of the video, like I did that sharp turn there, it's not really that laggy. It's just the the recording studio keeps on cutting and jittering between frames. I'm gonna try to fix it, so that's why it's very low resolution, even though in VRchat it's very high resolution, but okay. So there we go. We have Vox.City escape. You can see the buildings here. Not all of them are tall. The tallest one is that one over there. It also has an observation deck, but you can't see it because it's disabled by trigger, enabled when you exit and enter the building, which are these little red buttons here, those ones. So far, only this building I'm standing on is completed. I'll take you to the interior soon enough. But for now, I'm trying to give you a good view of the cityscape. You get a better view from that taller building over there, and yeah. So let's go back down. Also to note, there's some seats to sit down and do whatever you want. Let's go back down. Okay, I'm gonna disable this for now. I'm gonna go here to mention another thing I had that I actually worked very hard for in this world, and the reason why I built this world was because I wanted to display other people's works inside of it. If that makes any sense, and if that does not cut off an editor. So far, here we go. Welcome to Vox.City, created by Yogoshimo, Arthur AM, my actual name, with the Magic of Vox editor. Want to display work, indie business, etc. Submit to Studio.5, which is basically the website I have. That's a shortened link right there if you don't have to type out the whole freaking Google site thing. So what it says, if you can't read it, HTTP, the two dot thing, this 2/ thing, and Google, which is GOO.GL/ capital E, WE, and then lowercase u, capital D, lowercase z, and capital T. That's how it's shorten it for me, so that should be about it. If you can take a little pause, I'll let you pause and I'll read on, and you can copy a link. Well, I can also put it in the description below, which I should have thought earlier, but okay, I did that. Sorry for that, okay. And also, last thing is just a visitor, that's alright. There will be plenty to explore within the future updates. That's if anyone wants to join in the in my creations and actually want to be displayed. Because it's kind of hard because I'm one of those people that I want to share people's creations, but I don't have the popularity to do it. So I'm like one of those hidden people, like all the other hidden people, sort of. So for example, on the empty interiors, moving on to the next subject, interior buildings. You can click these. You see a box there. So there we go. This one's not a completed one. Still have to fill it in with some objects and such. So it'll probably become like a gift shop or something. Depends. Or a restaurant. I don't know. Still figuring that out. So we go back here. One of these, yeah, when it shows green, get out of it. And now I'm on the other side because I clicked the sides that led to the south or west side. I'm not sure. This building here is a mostly completed one. I'll show you it. Hold on, I got a cough. Apologies. Alright. Apologies, I cut that off if I can. So here we go. Got Studio Point 5. I'm at Studio Point 5, if I can say that correctly. That's the logo for the concepts website I'm making, and all the other stuff that goes under the service of Studio Point 5. I can't stop clipping through those walls. Are those collidable? Not sure. I tested them many times. They should be collidable. You got a little guy sitting here taking perception with a little computer. And then I'll show you the next floors. The next floors are just about the same as the first one, except they're offices. So if I go for number 2, it's just the display for the chairs and such. Number 3 and 4 and 5, all the way 3 to 6 will be basically offices like this. You can see it from these chairs and these floppy drives I have here. See, there we go. Floppy drives. Oh boy. And then 7 is the lounge, which is kind of like a break room or something like that. I think there's music going on, but I don't know if it is. Alright, it's very, very faint, but the reason why I did that was because I didn't want to have too much distraction going up here when I try and talk through these mics. Not sure how high it goes anyways. Yeah, it's there. Not sure if you can hear it, but okay. And then there's like drinks back here and all that. So this is the only completed building. The rest of them I still have to update maybe later on, I'm not sure. But it varies because I'm kind of uncertain about it because, you know, I just want to finish it, but I don't know if anyone's interested in my project, so I'll probably not really do it, so it depends. But thank you. Oops. I got probably... Okay, come on. Well, I guess that's how I serve beer now. Yeah. Okay, upside down beer. That works. I'm gonna go back to down floor 1, or I can just respawn for now. Yeah, respawn should be fine. And that's all for Vox.City. There is more around there. You can walk around. You can explore. I can just speed it up a little bit by sprinting. Hopefully this does not lag the editor. I keep on confusing editor for freaking recording studio, whatever it's called. Alright. There's also a mirror, but I'm not going to enable it now because it gets very laggy. And it probably will lag the fucking recording studio too much anyway. So I don't want to do that. I still have to figure out how to turn down the settings on that mirror because it renders like everything from behind you, which is all these buildings and stuff. So that's why it's lagging too much. And then there's one last information booth. And I'm still going to add more of these around the cityscape, which is another one somewhere over there, but it's not a copy of it on the other side of the riverbed, or whatever it's called. Let's see, I don't click that, click this. Okay. Vox.City is founded on the idea to expose creativity. So therefore, I, the creator, interested in helping expose those others into, I put 2 eyes for whatever reason, into the public eyes, such as examples is very one city, where small indie developers, businesses, etc. can be displayed out into the world. Limitations do apply, because I don't have like inappropriate, stuff going on here, and people coming in here going like, what the hell? Because VRchat has their limitations too, to limit you and stuff, and I understand why. This gotta be like a good place to actually explore. So that's the most of it of Vox.City. I'll go take you to the last observation deck over there. It's a very large cityscape, but well, it's large enough that you can get kind of lost in here. Yeah. There's also school buildings. Oh, there's like 2 rings. First, you have the central ring, which is this where I'm walking at, the central ring. And you have the outer ring, which is all that houses and buildings and other stuff that goes on over there, like the parks and such. But still, that's for later exploration. I'm not going to show too much of this cityscape anyways, but we can get a good view from up here. Alright. There we go. See? I'm here. As you saw, there's nothing over there because that's enabled this / disable trigger. That does not let you see the kind of weird glass box I have up here. But I think it does look kind of weird for people who down there who just see a person just sitting up here for no reason. But yeah. Sorry for the squeaky chair. I really need to get another better one. But yeah, as you can see, there's an outer ring. There's an outer ring over there, where those houses are at, and a school building over there. And same thing going on over there, which is a college or like high school / college thing going on. So yeah. So far, that's all of Vox.City. You'll see soon better updates maybe later on. I'm not sure if anyone joined. Nah, it's fine. But if you'd like to, I'll provide a link in the description below towards the website that allows you to have this stuff on there. And this is public for now. I may just update it, put on different world ID, so it wouldn't matter much. And that's about it. Fix a few things as well. So yeah, that should be all for Vox Cityscape. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you here, or maybe in the next world I build. Thank you. Let's pause this here. Come on. Alright.